Unfortunately for Angel Reese, she's dead last. And I'm not kidding you in this list of players. And she looks really, really bad in comparison. And we're going to take a look at that.
What if I told you that one of the most talked about rookies in the WNBA, Angel Reese, is actually struggling when it comes to scoring efficiency? While her social media presence is massive and her fan base is fiercely loyal, her shooting percentages paint a less glamorous picture, one that many of her supporters choose to overlook.
So refreshing to see some shots actually make it refreshing. Oh no, that's Angel Reese's music. You like Mustangs? Your favorite player is Lawal Dang? Oh, you said burn!
Stick with me, because I'm about to drop a stat that will completely change how you see Angel Reese. If you think her performance is already disappointing, just wait. It's actually worse than you imagined. The numbers speak for themselves. And once you see where Reese ranks among all WNBA scorers, you'll understand why even basketball legends are starting to speak out. By the end of this video, I'll reveal 2 icons she thought had her back. But now they're calling her out. The gap between hype and reality, it's bigger than anyone expected. Ready? Let's dive in.
A couple of the most baffling things that I've seen this offseason is the lack of videos involving Angel Reese working on layups. Now, look, the layup issue is a real issue for Angel Reese, and I don't understand the taking all the... I mean, yeah, sure, you can practice 2-point shots just inside the 3-point line. You can practice 3-point shots, but there seems to be an emphasis on that from Angel Reese, and I don't understand, because she should be trying to perfect her game inside 5 foot.
Did you know that Angel Reese ranks at the very bottom in shooting efficiency among all high-volume scorers in the WNBA? Her stats are even more alarming than most people realize, and it's a conversation we need.
All right, back to business. Slime back work, Brittany Griner. You said you ran? Somebody said she's got the coordination skills of a baby giraffe. I don't know what baby giraffe did to receive that kind of slander, but I won't stand for it. The WNBA is back in little over a month. Friendly reminder, we're not watching because of one person. We're watching because of her, too.
When analysts assess a player's offensive impact, true shooting percentage is widely considered the gold standard. Unlike simple field goal percentage, it offers a full snapshot by factoring in field goals, three-pointers, and free throws. It doesn't just show how often a player scores, it shows how efficiently they convert their opportunities. In a league where every possession counts, true shooting percentage is what truly separates elite scorers from players who just put up a lot of shots.
Chicago Sky's Angel Reese found herself at the very bottom of the list, sitting at 30, with a true shooting percentage of just 46.4%. The contrast between the two rookies, both with massive college followings and major fan bases, ignited strong reactions online.
Now let's talk about the uncomfortable truth. Angel Reese is currently sitting at a rough 46.4% true shooting percentage, placing her 30th in the league. That's not just below average, it's near the bottom. For context, most established WNBA players stay well above the 50% mark, with top-tier stars often blowing past it. Reese isn't even in the conversation. She's not close. It's a glaring red flag that can't be...
To look this clumsy at your job and then declare you're underpaid. Privilege! Bang! Justice for all baby giraffes out there. I will fight the good fight. Bang! One thing to take from these videos, never give up, because if she can do it, you can do it too!
You might think she's just a rookie, adjusting to the pro game. But that excuse doesn't hold up when you look at her peers. Caitlin Clark, facing more defensive pressure than any other rookie, has an impressive 58.3% true shooting percentage. That ranks her 6th overall in the league, first among rookies and second among all guards, just behind Kelsey Mitchell. Clark is thriving under the same rookie learning curve that's often used to justify Reese's struggle.
Clark may just be starting her WNBA journey, but she's already making waves, not only with highlight plays, but also with cold, hard numbers. A recent viral post on X revealed the true shooting efficiencies of the league's top 30 scorers, and it sparked quite the controversy among fans. Clark, now a rookie with the Indiana Fever, ranked 6th amongst all shooters with a true shooting percentage of 58.3%. True shooting percentage takes into account a player's field goals, three-pointers, and free throws, making it a key indicator of overall scoring efficiency. For a first-year player, it's elite company to be in.
Let's entertain the idea that Caitlin Clark is just the exception. Well, take a look at Rickea Jackson, the 4th overall pick, who's also sitting pretty with a solid 55.2% true shooting percentage. Meanwhile, Cameron Brink, the 2nd overall pick, and Camila Cardoso, the 3rd overall pick, didn't make the efficiency rankings, primarily because injuries last year limited their playing time and kept their scoring numbers too low to form a statistically significant.
Clark's game has translated well to the pros. Her shooting from deep remains a threat, 33.9% from beyond the arc. She was 13th in the league, while her mid-range and inside games are just as effective. She ranked 4th in two-point field goal percentage. See, that's where I'd expect Angel Reese to be real high. Yeah. And 2nd in free throw shooting with a remarkable 90.9%. Her effective field goal percentage, EFG, which adjusts for three-point shots being worth more, stood at 52.1%, good for 10th overall.
Here's something truly surprising that no one's talking about. Nearly 40% of Angel Reese's highly praised rebounds come from her collecting her own missed shots. Let that sink in for a second. While her rebounding numbers might look impressive, they're partly inflated by her own inefficiency. She's literally creating extra rebound chances for herself by missing shots that most post players would finish. If her true shooting percentage doesn't convince you, her effective field goal percentage will. At a league-worst 39.5%, Reese has essentially become a black hole for offensive possessions. When she tries to score, the Chicago Sky are statistically better off if almost anyone else had taken that shot. This inefficiency impacts the entire offense, limiting her team's potential despite her other contributions. It also explains why defenders aren't exactly rushing to guard.
By contrast, Reese's shooting woes through criticism. She finished 30th in two-point percentage at 40%. God. 29th in three-point percentage, 18.8%. And her effective field goal percentage was a league low 39.5%. That's crazy as hell. And I don't want to hear nothing about a big. We're going to take a look at something. Even from the free throw line, often reliable scoring source for bigs, she landed 27th. Considering most of Reese's shots come from close to the rim.
And here's the kicker. These numbers actually get worse when you look at where her shots are coming from and how she's missing them. We haven't even touched on the most alarming stats yet. The truth is, Angel Reese's shooting efficiency isn't just bad for a rookie, it's historically poor for any WNBA player with her level of usage and shot selection. Players who shoot this inefficiently usually don't keep high usage rates because coaches can't afford to run offensive plays through someone so ineffective. Yet, despite all the evidence suggesting otherwise, Reese continues to hold a significant offensive role. These high-usage, low-efficiency numbers are concerning enough on their own. But when you break down Angel Reese's performance within 5 feet of the basket, where her 6'3" frame should give her a clear advantage, the stats become even more troubling. At just 44.5% from point-blank range, she's being outshot by guards who are 7 inches shorter than her. In basketball terms, this isn't just disappointing. It's a fundamental failure to capitalize on her most obvious physical advantages.